Rise and shine. We've got quite a day ahead of us.
You're in a good mood this morning.
Miss Stillman has made some modifications to the Animus. You should be able to remain inside even longer now.
And help you with your treasure hunt.
This is serious business, Mr. Miles. I don't think you fully appreciate the work that Abstergo does.
Maybe because I don't actually know what you people do.
We change the world. Every day, in 100 different ways. Did you know that nearly every single breakthrough of the past millennia, be it medical, mechanical, or philosophical, has come from Abstergo or its predecessors?
That's a bold claim, Doc. Think you might be exaggerating a bit?
Not in the slightest. Oh, we certainly don't take the credit. That would arouse far too much suspicion. We choose our beneficiaries with great care.
Why?
Isn't it obvious? It means we're in control.
But how? What makes you guys so special, so smart? That you happen to invent all these things while us mere mortals stumble around like idiots?
To be fair, we don't invent them. We find them.
Find them?
They're gifts, Mr. Miles. From those who came before. We'll have to continue this discussion later. Time's wasting.
Morning, Desmond.
Yeah. Hi.
Let's go, Mr. Miles. Time's wasting.
You can create diversions with dead bodies. Soldiers will leave their posts to investigate them.
Come in, Altair. You've done well. 3 of the 9 lay dead, and for this you have my thanks. But do not think to rest upon your laurels. Your work has just begun.
I am yours to command, Master.
King Richard, emboldened by his victory at Acre, prepares to move south towards Jerusalem. Salah-ad-Din is surely aware of this, and so he gathers his men before the broken citadel of Arsuf.
Would you have me kill them both, then? End their war before it begins in earnest?
No. To do so would scatter their forces and subject the realm to the bloodlust of 10,000 aimless warriors. It will be many days before they meet, and while they march, they do not fight. You must concern yourself with a more immediate threat. The men who pretend to govern in their absence.
Give me names and I'll give you blood.
So I will. Abun Nukud, the wealthiest man in Damas. Majduddin, regent of Jerusalem. William of Montferrat, liege lord of Acre.
What are their crimes?
Greed, arrogance, the slaughter of innocents. Walk amongst the people of their cities. You'll learn the secrets of their sins. Do not doubt that these men are obstacles to the peace we seek.
Then they will die.
Another of your items is restored. Take it. See that it is put to good use. Return to me as each man falls, that we might better understand their intentions. And Altair, take care. Your recent work has likely attracted the attention of the city guard. They'll be more suspicious than they've been in the past.
Altair, it seems my students do not fully understand what it is to wield the blade. Perhaps you could show them what you know. The work of a master. That, my students, is how we all should fight.
Pay for your sins.
You must be busy. I understand. Such wild swings will give... your enemy an opening and send you to an early death.
Is there a reason for this nonsense?
Use free running to escape from a fight when exposed.
Evvelki sefer elimizden kurtuldu. Bu sefer kaçmasına izin vermeyelim. Ja! 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 أنت تتبع طريق الضلال.
The short blade is best for quickly fending off multiple enemies.
Want a bargain? I'm your man! Come, come! Come on! I want to serve! I am in the right place! There's no better merchant than I am at your service! Want a bargain?
Like what you see, you seem to know exactly what you want. I like that in a customer.
Never finding anything useful at the other merchants' land. That won't happen here.
Thousands of lives are lost in its defense.
Finest wares in
It
all the...
seems a tragedy. But I say, this is an honor to die in service to God.
Altair, my friend. Welcome, welcome. Whose life do you come to collect today?
His name is Abu Nakud. What can you tell me about him?
Oh, the merchant king of Damascus, richest man in the city. Quite exciting, quite dangerous. I envy you, Altair. Well, not the bit where you were beaten and stripped of your rank, but I envy everything else. Oh, except for the terrible things the other assassins say about you. But yes, aside from the failure and the hatred, yes, aside from those things, I envy you very much.
I do not care what the others think or say. I'm here to do a job. So I ask again, what can you tell me about the Merchant King?
Only that he must be a very bad man if Al-Mualim has sent you to see him. He keeps to his own kind, wrapped in the finery of this city's noble district. A busy man, always up to something. I'm sure if you spend some time amongst his type, you'll learn all you need to know about him.
And where would you have me begin my search?
If I were you, I'd start with the Umayyad Mosque and Souk Saruja, both of which are west of here. Further to the northwest is Salahaddin Citadel. It's a popular meeting spot and has proved a reliable source of loose tongues in the past. Yes, these 3 places should serve your needs.
My thanks for your guidance, Rafiq. I'll return when I've gathered the necessary information.
No, you don't understand. I have no...
Leave, peasant, before I make you.
You don't understand. I have nothing.
The shaitan is everywhere.
I'll have your head!
Way
You won't get away with your life, even now! Look at me! Out of my
Good you came along when you did. Another minute and they would have made off with me. Will you do such an ugly thing?
Where is the one responsible?
I'm so hungry. Just a little money, I beg of you. Please, can't you spare
Come see what I have to offer. Everything's new.
Everything perfectly right.
He's going to cause trouble.
What is that man doing? What is he doing? Someone should stop him before he hurts himself. A few coins. All I ask is for a few coins. No, please don't leave. Just a few coins, please.
You think your God cares what happens to you?
You, sir!
Curse the Christian king and his army of infidels!
You look like
They go against the will of God!
What's the matter? Even my presence. You might be taught a lesson.
People fighting to the truth will end well.
Suppose I'll have to...
That will cost you your life!
Never fight anything in the army. They leave horrors in their wake. Salahadin rides to meet him. That these
I beg of you. I beg of you just
My
a
good
few
keeper, your
coins,
search has come to an end. I've anything anyone can
See what I have to offer. But I
family is depend on me. Could you spare a few coins?
Get away from me!
I need help. Please, anyone.
Please, sir, have any money?
Please, I've done nothing wrong. Why are you doing this?
favors us.
Help! I need help! Please, anyone!
Leave while you still can.
Thank you, my boy. I only wish my sons were half as brave as you. I'll see to it that they hear this tale and know what it is to be a true hero.
Thousands of lives are lost in its defense. It seems a tragedy. But God, fighting for what we believe in. There is no greater glory than worshiping.
Do I look like a merchant? No. So go away.
Praise be, Salahadin.
You have no business here.
Did you see that?
How bizarre.
Now comes the English king and his infidel army. They leave horrors in their wake.
Many things.
Anything.
This won't be too difficult.
Good you came along when you did. Another minute and they would have made off with me. I owed
Madness. We must resist. We must fight them in any way we can.
Could I interest you in history? No? Well, there's more. Much more. Come, people. Come see what...
Could I interest you in some of my wares? Well, turn back now. Anything I can help you with? Anything at all? All right, where are you?
hungry. Just a little money, I beg of you. No, please don't leave. Just a few coins, please.
You are not allowed to be here. Leave.
Stop it, please! You're hurting me!
Thief! You are filth!
What have I done wrong? Tell me, please!
Die, thief!
Got a few coins.
Thief! You are filth!
Stop it, please! You're hurting me! A few coins. All I ask is
your hand for that!
Just a little money. Oh, you're hurting me! He will know of your sacrifice.
What happened here? Who did this?
Praise be Salahadin! He has found the strength to stand in defense of our great civilization. Make no mistake, it is our very existence we are fighting for. Should Richard take Jaffa, there will be no stopping him. He will march on Jerusalem next. We must end this before it has a chance to begin. That city is ours, has always been ours. And it is our duty to defend it until watching, waiting. He kept us always. Be strong, strong like Salahadin. Praise be Salahadin!
Go away!
Help me! Somebody help me!
I'll pay for your sins! Keep up with him! Don't let him get away! Good luck! I'll have your head! أنت تتبع طريق الضلال! Infinite! God is on my side! Stop running! You cannot escape! Got you, murderer! Guard, over here!
Who saw what happened here?
Praise God, you've saved me. All the city will know of your sacrifice.
Who saw what?
That man is the killer!
He's trying to kill me! Help!
Look, what you should do?
Stop acting like a child.
False god.
Geber kafir, geber kafir. Gel buraya. Kime boyun istiyorsun? Çekil kardeşim. Çabuk. He's firing himself. Get him. I'll have your head. I will have you. Your life ends now. Çekil önümden yok. Kime boyun istiyorsun? Keep up with it. Don't let him get away. Açılın. I don't want to die. Gel buraya. You're in my way. Move. Kaçmasına izin vermeyin. Çekil önümden yok.
Pass to the infidel!
You won't get away from me. This is not wasting your time. Kaçmasına izin vermeyin.
I've got
He probably ran to some other part of the city. He'll probably be back. Let's not stay here. Don't hurt me, please! Heretic! Please!
Hey!
I've done nothing!
You look familiar.
Why are you doing this?
Down, infidel! I'll take you down!
I will enjoy!
He's not the last of them? I hope so. Still, best not to take any chances. I'll hurry home. Don't think I'll leave it again anytime soon, either. You've done me a kindness, young man. Be assured, I won't forget it. This is an ill omen.
Oh no! What happened?
God save him. He's gone mad.
لماذا يفعل ذلك؟ يا له من
Praise be Abul Nukud, who saved our city from certain destruction. He spent his own coin to see us fed and clothed. His men tend to the fires that we might be warm. His time is still blasphemy.
Stop this, please!
Kime boyun eğmek istiyorsun?
Yes! You stand no chance against me. God is on my side. Geber kafir!
Thank you, my boy. I only wish my sons were half as brave as you. I'll see to it that they hear this tale and know what it is to be a true hero.
Are now filled with light. Praise be Abul Nukud. Saved our city from certain destruction.
What happened to him?
He spent his own coin to see us fed and clothed. His men tend to the fires that we might be warm. His kindness knows no bounds. Everything we now have.
Leave, peasant, before I make you.
There is no one more generous than Abul Nukud. Every week he opens his doors to the people of Damascus that they may lay down their burdens and know joy. Our days may be dark, but thanks to him, our evenings are now filled with light. There is no one more generous than Abul Nukud. Every week he opens his doors to the people of Damascus that they may lay down their burdens and know joy. Our days may be dark.
Be wary, friends!
Away with you.
Shaitan is everywhere! Watching, waiting! He tempts us always! Be strong! Strong like Salahadin! And take up arms against our enemies! In whatever way you can! The fires of war consume the land! And thousands of lives are lost in its defense! It seems a tragedy, but I say, this is an honor!
Dirty thief! I'll have your hand
هل
for that!
تحتاج شيئا ما؟
Die, thief!
Why are you...
Down, this die! If you cannot run, Father! You're a very skillful horse, but you will not win! Kime boyun eğmek istiyorsun?
Good you came along when you did. Another minute and they would have made off with me. I owe you my freedom, Slim. No, you don't understand. I have nothing.
Come, people. Come see what I do.
That was not very
I'll
nice.
have your hand for that.
No, you don't understand. I have nothing.
I see.
Let me go. I'm so hungry.
لن يكون ذلك عسيرا.
Praise God, you've saved me. All the city will know of your sacrifice.
Go away.
You seem to know exactly what you want. I like that in a guy.
It was good of you to come. It is an honor to serve. What do you require? The letter I've given you must be brought to Salah ad-Din's camp. Seek out the one they call Hisham. He will be able to help. But tell no one else of this. None will know my mission. Then our business is concluded.
You'll find it here, I'm sure of it. It is raining to I've decided to reduce prices on everything. Come on, come on.
Kenara çekil. Ne istiyorsun?
You won't believe your eyes. Dirty thief, I'll have your hand for that.
Bir şey mi lan?
Death to the infidels!
Thank you. I'll find a way to repay this kindness, I swear it.
Praise be Abul-Nukud, who saved our city from certain destruction. He spent his own coin to see us fed and clothed. His men tend to the fires that we might be warm. His kindness knows no bounds. Everything we now have, we have because of him. The Merchant King provides for one and all. He asks for nothing in return. Let his generosity serve as an example to us all. Everyone should strive to be as he.
هل تريد قول شيء ما؟
I'll teach you to pick a fight.
I'll talk. I've no interest in dying for him. His coin's not worth my life.
A wise decision.
What is it you want?
I have business with the Merchant King.
Huh? Good luck with that. He rarely leaves his chambers.
Why? Is he afraid?
Not fear. Hate. He hates himself as much as he hates the people he pretends to serve. Locks himself away in his personal quarters out of shame.
He can't stay hidden forever.
No. No celebrations of his. He comes out to speak, to look down upon the people. A sense of belonging, I suppose. However brief.
What's wrong with him that he would hide like this?
You'll see. Now let me go.
Let you go? So you can tell him of my plan?
I won't say a thing.
No, you won't.
Where is he going?
Safety and peace. You want information about the city, I suppose? Right now, I don't have time. I must find some flags which have been stolen from our cache in the rich district of Damascus. But with this heat, my legs cannot carry me anymore. Would you be kind enough to help me? Return with the flags, and I'll help you as best I can.
Turn back now.
You've something to say? Dankeschön.
not save him. He's gone mad.
Thank you. The Rafik will be happy to see these flags returned. Perhaps this morsel of information will help you. I was invited by Abul to one of his lavish parties. I noticed the fountain in the middle of the Merchant King's palace could be easily climbed. Use this information wisely. Now, if you'd excuse me, I must go.
Ne istiyorsun?
Look, what is he doing?
Can't you spare something? I'm poor and sick.
Kime boyun eğmiyor?
Kill me!
لن يكون ذلك عسيرا. Your life ends now.
Take him down!
There is no way out. Finish. He's close. He must be.
Hold a moment, Altair. I have a strange request, but perhaps you'll see fit to assist me. I know you seek the Merchant King's life, but there are others in this city just as cruel. Several shopkeepers in this district have taken to selling rotten meat. It's cheap for them to acquire, and they care little for the illness that it causes. Several children have already died as a result. We should not allow this injustice to continue. Would you be willing to put a stop to this?
Your life is
Thank you, brother. You've saved untold lives. In return for your kindness, I'll give you a bit of information you might find useful. I overheard two of the Merchant King's servants this morning. It seems they've left some scaffolding just outside his personal quarters. You could use it to reach him that much quicker.
You to deliver a warning.
Please, can't you spare something? I'm not
No stopping him. He will march on Jerusalem next. We must end this. before it has a chance to begin.
The last of it has been delivered. Good. Make sure he also knows it wasn't easy arranging a shipment like this.
It's only wine. Some can be fickle in their faith.
Your holy book says something on the subject, I believe. Leave them that they may eat and enjoy themselves, and that hope may beguile them, for they will soon know. And never did we destroy a town that had a term made known.
What's that supposed to mean?
Never mind it. Be about your business.
As you wish.
Be wary, friends. The Shaitan is everywhere. Watching, waiting.
Just a few coins, please.
Gave me
Please, sir,
quite
have
a
any
fright.
money? I need food. I'm so hungry. Just a little.
Ah, you seem to know exactly what you want.
Welcome. I have everything you ever need.
Before you to deliver a warning.
No, you don't understand. I have
There
nothing.
will be no stopping him.
No reason for doing that.
Altair, my friend, my brother. It's been such a long time. Any news of Ada since she left? No. How sad. I'm sure you'll find her someday. I've heard a feather is lying on top of Abul-Nukud's head. Maybe I could help you. But I have a mission myself. I have 4 targets I must eliminate before noon. Let's cooperate, just like old times. 2 for you, 2 for me. They are Abul-Nukud's personal guards. You will spot them in minutes.
What is it that you want?
A few coins. All I ask is for a few coins. I beg of you, just a few coins, please. No, you don't understand. I have nothing.
Welcome. I have everything
Please,
you
can't
ever
you
need.
spare something? I'm poor and sick and hungry. Please, sir, have any money? My family is sick and dying. Could you spare a few coins? Please, sir, I'm so hungry. Just a little money, I beg of you. A few coins. All I ask is for a few coins. No, you don't understand. I have nothing.
Yes, come. Let me show you everything I have.
Please, can't you spare something? I'm poor and sick and hungry.
Welcome. I have everything you ever need.
Curse the Christian king and his army of infidels. They go against the will of God and must be made to pay. Everywhere they ride.
No,
they
please
leave
don't
only
leave. Just a few coins, please.
Wasn't that great? Just like in Aleppo, you remember? Here's something I found on one of the Merchant King's men. I think it's a map of where he has stationed his guards. I'm sure it will come in handy in your mission. Anytime you're in Damascus, come see me. You know my door is always open to you. Safety and peace, my friend.
Perfect in finest wares in all the land. I have many
families sick and dying. Could you spare a few coins?
Come, people! Come see!
Peace be upon you, Altair. How may I serve you?
I've done as asked and learned all I need to know about my prey.
Then you must share your knowledge with me.
Abu Naqud is corrupt to the core and despised by his own citizens as a result. It appears he's been stealing money meant for the people of Damascus and spending it on himself. Even as we speak, he flaunts his greed, preparing for a lavish party. His guards and servants should have their hands full dealing with the guests. They won't even know I'm there.
Most impressive, my friend. The others said you'd make a mess of things, but not I. No, I was sure you'd come through, and come through you have. The Bureau is yours to do with as you please until you're ready to begin.
Fast-forwarding memory to a more recent one.
Look, what is he doing?
I stand before you to deliver a
You ever see someone do that before? I have.
Welcome, welcome. Thank you all for joining me this evening. Please eat, drink, enjoy all the pleasures I have to offer. Take your time. I will wait. I trust everything is to your satisfaction.
Most excellent, most excellent.
Good, good. It pleases me to see you all so happy. For these are dark days, my friends, and we must enjoy this bounty while we still can. War threatens to consume us all. Salah ad-Din bravely fights for what he believes in, and you are always there to support him without question. It is your generosity that allows his campaign to continue. So, I propose a toast then. To you, my dear friend, who have brought us to where we are today. May you be given everything you deserve for it. Such kindness! I didn't think it in you. You, who have been so quick to judge me, and so cruel. Oh, do not feign ignorance. You take me for a fool. That I have not heard words whispered behind my back. Well, I have, and I fear I can never forget it. But this is not why I called you here tonight, no. I wish to speak more of this war, and your part in it. You give up your coin quick as can be, knowing all too well it buys the deaths of thousands. You don't even know why we fight. The sanctity of the Holy Land, you'll say, or the evil inclination of our enemies. But these are lies you tell yourselves. No. All this suffering is born of fear and hate. It bothers you that they are different, just as it bothers you that I am different. Compassion, mercy, tolerance. These words mean nothing to any of you. Mean nothing to those infidel invaders who ravage our land in search of gold and glory. And so I say, enough! I've pledged myself to another cause. One that will bring about a new world in which all people might live side by side in peace. A pity none of you will live to see. Kill anyone who tries to escape.
Be at peace now. Their words can no longer do harm.
Why have you done this?
You stole money from those you claim to lead, sent it away for some unknown purpose. I want to know where it's gone and why.
Look at me. My very nature is an affront to the people I ruled. And these noble robes did little more than to muffle their shouts of hate.
So this is about vengeance, then?
No, not vengeance, but my conscience. How could I finance a war in service to the same god that calls me an abomination?
If you do not serve Salah ad-Din's cause, then whose?
In time, you'll come to know them. I think perhaps you already do.
Then why hide? And why these dark deeds?
Is it so different from your own work? You take the lives of men and women, strong in the conviction that their deaths will improve the lots of those left behind. A minor evil for a greater good? We are the same.
No, we are nothing alike.
Ah, but I see it in your eyes. You doubt. You cannot stop us. We will have our new world.
Stay on him!
I don't care. God has already condemned you. You cannot escape.
Everywhere! Watching, waiting! He tempts us always! Be strong! Strong like God! Come on against our enemies!
has reached me of your success, Altair.
Abu Nakud's reign of terror is at an end.
I'm glad to hear it.
He killed them. The men and women at his party. It was poison. A coward's tool. Blamed them for the war. Said he wished to end it.
Strange, but then again, the Merchant King was known to be a bit different. Perhaps this was simply a symptom of his madness.
Perhaps.
You sound unconvinced. Speak with Al-Mualim then. He may offer a better explanation.
Yes. We'll see what he has to say.
Fast forwarding memory to a more recent one. Use the scholars you have rescued to pass unnoticed into guarded areas.
Come, Altair. Speak with me a moment.
As you wish.
Word has reached me of your success. You've my gratitude and that of the realm. Freeing these cities from their corrupt leaders will no doubt promote the cause of peace.
Can you really be so sure?
The means by which men rule are reflected in their people. As you cleanse the cities of corruption, you heal the hearts and minds of those who live within.
Our enemies would disagree.
What do you mean?
Each man I've slain has confessed strange words to me. They are without regret. Even in death they seem confident of their success. Though they do not admit it directly, there is a tie that binds them. I'm sure of it.
There is a difference, Altair, between what we are told to be true and what we see to be true. Most men do not bother to make the distinction. It is simpler that way. But as an assassin, it is your nature to notice, to question.
Then what is it that connects these men?
But as an assassin, it is also your duty to still these thoughts and trust in your master. For there can be no true peace without order, and order requires authority.
You speak in circles, Master. You commend me for being aware, then ask me not to be. Which is it?
The question will be answered when you no longer need to ask it.
I assume you called me here for more than just a lecture.
Very well. A rank and weapon are again restored to you. 2 more leaders remain. Go and see to it that their rule is ended.
Altair, it seems my students do not fully understand what it is to wield the blade. Perhaps you could show them what you know. Perfect. The work of a master. And that, my students, is how we all should fight. You must be busy. I understand. Focus on your target.